We ended our 12-day road trip around Kyushu with a drive from Beppu to Fukuoka. As we drove into Beppu for the final night of our trip, we first needed to find somewhere good to eat dinner. Toyoken restaurant has been here since 1926. It mostly serves Chinese food, but is best known for Oita specialty food called toriten, which is marinated chicken coated in tempura batter and deep fried. Their menu had plenty of choices. My mom poured us some hot tea from a pretty teapot. We started off with some pork buns. Then the toriten came out, a large plateful of their famous fried chicken. I was very hungry, so at first I was happy to be given such a large portion. I soon discovered that the fried chicken was very filling though. It was really tasty, but it fills you up quickly. It was now late evening, so we checked into our hotel, the Intercontinental ANA Beppu. I thought the lights in this hotel made it look very stylish. The hotel had a very large check-in area. I was also surprised with the size of the bathroom in our family room. There was a huge bath and a wash area. The beds looked comfortable too. On the table, they had left us some very tasty looking cookies. Exploring the cupboards, I found a coffee machine and a tea set. There was also a drawer and fridge full of drinks. From our balcony, I could see many lights shining across the Beppu hillside. The next morning, we opened the curtains to a beautiful view. This time, I could see all the way to the ocean. Beppu is famous for its many hot springs, and I saw many places where steam was rising from the ground. The thermal hot spots are sometimes called the hells of Beppu. Our hotel had a beautiful hot spring bath of its own. I put on my robe and walked to the onsen for a morning bathe. It was quite a long trek. I had to walk through one lounge, down a corridor, and then use my key card to get into the second lounge. That's a beautiful infinity pool. Here they have a swimming pool outside and an indoor rest area with one of the largest music players I have ever seen. They swap onsens in the morning. I couldn't film inside the onsen as it was being used by other people too, but it was very hot and relaxing and a great way to start the final day of our trip. We left the hotel and drove to Umijigoku, or Sea Hell. This hot spring was formed more than 1,000 years ago when Mount Tsurumi volcano erupted. Visitors have been coming here since 1910. We are here at Umijigoku. The water here is so hot that the plants from the Amazon region can be grown. There were lots of beautiful cherry blossom trees too. I saw steam coming out of the rocks next to the path. It didn't smell very nice. It's
smells like rotten eggs.
We walked to the Umijigoku spring. This is like the miniature version of Yellowstone. This spring is believed to be 200 meters deep and the water is 98 degrees centigrade. It is so hot you can boil an egg in it. I walked all the way around the spring. I learned that the natural cobalt blue color is because the spring contains lots of iron sulfate. Next to the spring is a path lined with red torii gates called Hakuryu Inari Daijin. Nearby, I found a place where I could get a visitor stamp. I also explored the large gift shop. Above this there was a gallery showing historical photos, including photos of visits made to the hot spring by different emperors of Japan. There was a viewing balcony too. You get a great view from the second floor. The next hell spring I visited was called Akaike Jigoku. The natural copper red color comes from iron oxide. The nearby greenhouse has many tropical plants that require hot water to grow, including more tropical water lilies. I thought the whole park was really beautiful. I enjoyed walking around in the morning sunshine. On my way out of the park, I saw something being steamed in hot water. It was hot spring steamed manju, so I bought a packet of them to try. I thought it might be a good snack for later. After leaving Umijigoku, we drove back through the steaming streets of Beppu and headed towards Fukuoka. We stepped off at the Beppu 1 service area for some lunch.
This is the Beppu 1 service area.
This park overlooks Beppu Bay and has souvenir shops and several restaurants. We found a pizza restaurant. I liked that you could watch the pizza being made and cooked in their big oven. I got an even better view from the second floor of the restaurant. From there, I could look down into the kitchen. I watched the chef slice up pizza. Once it was in a box, I went downstairs to collect it. We ordered 2 pizzas, one with cheese and honey, the other with ham.
I'm pour honey on my quattro formaggi pizza.
The freshly cooked pizza was really delicious. It had the stretchiest cheese I have ever had on a pizza. I had a little room left for dessert.
I ordered a roll cake for dessert. just like a cloud.
We left the service area and drove the remaining leg of our road trip back to Hakata Station in Fukuoka. After dropping off our hire car, we had just enough time for a coffee and tea break at the station before boarding the Shinkansen. I tried the hot spring cooked manju that I had bought at Umijigoku in the morning.
The outside soft, but when you bite into it, you get a great flavor of the bean paste.
We caught the bullet train back home, and I had to catch up on my school homework on the way. What an amazing 12-day vacation this was. I really enjoyed our drive around Kyushu. I visited so many interesting places and did so many exciting things. I hope you enjoyed my 12 videos from the trip and that they inspire you to also take a holiday in Kyushu.
If you like this video, please subscribe down below.